KB Singh is posted out there. Another single takes Hyder up to 23. Turns the proceedings back to Hamza Rana. And this time, ball just back of a length, making good height. Eluding, slashing shot from Hamza Rana, who's looking to punch the ball up through the point, that back of court region. Doesn't get that onto ball on that occasion. Getting a short pitch delivery that he's looking to tug through the onside. Getting a couple of productive deliveries from Chaudhary where runs are not scoring. Pressure starts to build at one point, at one stage. Stallions are going at 12 and over, almost 13. That's been pulled back below 10 now, 9.6. The current going rate. Yes is the call, then no. And a direct hit could have had him scrambling there. And so that's what will happen with some dot deliveries, can build pressure, cause batters to make mistakes. And so Hamza was off, sent back by Hyder. Hit could have had a bit of a spot of bother. Slow ball outside off, and again, this is intelligent bowling from Robin Chaudhary, just varying his pace. Hamza Rana has struggled to get the ball off the square here. Not very atypical of Hamza Rana, usually a very fluent player. What a look at this so far from Robin Chaudhary has had Hamza Rana just trying to get back to the ball, trying to get the ball off the square. So good over this from a Mir Perry Punjab perspective. This one bowled into the surface and it's hit down to long leg and gone for a boundary. And so going into the surface after bowling 4 dots consecutively going into the surface. And Hamza Rana latches on, picks up his first boundary of his innings. So that brings the over to an end. 5 runs coming from it. It's 7-6 for 3 at the end of 8 overs. Again, while there is a break in the action, a moment to acknowledge sponsors of the LIU T20 Cup. Second edition 2025. They include A-list Biryani Barbecue and Grill, Lal Guide, Quantic Bank, Nick's Service Center, Best American Homes, PAC USA, New York Lions Kite Club, Adnan Munwar from M Law, Mako Auto Body, ECS Managing Risk, Futura Cafe and Grill, the Commonwealth Cricket League, and then of course CH Sahid Sandhu and Nasser Chaudhary, and Dr. Kumar Shazad, who's here with us from Shelter. This one hit well into the gap, and wicket, 1 bounce, and that's 4 runs. So clean strike, and so Said Azim really looks good here. Continues to bowl well. It's Gaurav Grover. He given the business. This time up through the offside. Has he found the gap? He has. And so that's 4 more consecutive strikes here from Said Azim Hyder. And so he races up to 31. 31 from just 16 balls. The Stallions total pushes up to 84 in quick fire time. And this partnership could be a very ominous one, could be a dangerous partnership this for Mir Perry Punjab as two informed batters are out in the middle. The leading run scorer in the tournament is at the non-striker's end. And then Hyder is a top 10 batter. He's the 6th leading run scorer in the tournament. So two very prolific batters out in the middle. And this is in the air. So Syed Azim Hyder once too many through that third man region and straight down the throat. A tame dismissal in the end. The 4th wicket falls here. It's now 84 for 4. So Bunty Kumar takes one of the simpler catches he'll take as a cricket player. Straightforward catch at short third. And that brings out Abdullah Noor Khan. He comes out to the middle with the score at 84 for 4. 1 ball remaining here in over number 9. Grover's picked up a couple wickets. 2 wickets so far. He finishes here with a dot for 8 runs in the over, plus the wicket of Syed Azim Hyder. It's 84 for 4 with 9 overs completed. While there's a break in the action, it gives me a moment to come back to the sponsors of the LIU T20 Cup for 2025. And of course, they also include Shirazi Karahi, as well as Shirazi Kebab, and the banquet hall, Fresh Meadow Queens. Can't say enough about just the support that these individuals brought to the LIU T20 Cup for 2025. So, new bowler being introduced here as Gauri Maxi has been given the ball. Pulled behind square by Hamza Rana. And sometimes it only takes getting one delivery out of the blade, out of the center of the blade to get up and running. Hamza Rana latched on to the first delivery, angle down leg side from Gauri Maxi. Tees off, picks up a boundary, takes him up to 9, takes the score up to 88. And so Hamza Rana has come to play here on the afternoon. He's come to play on championship day. He's had a good day with both bat and ball. We talked about his exploits in the semi-final. He's really come to put his hand up here for his team. against LIU CC. Hamza Rana posted 56. And then as he's off and running here, they go for one. Touch and go. They're coming back for a second. Very speedy. Runner is Hamza Rana. Took 2 for 20 from 4 when he bowled to go along with the 56 runs he posted. So he pushes into double figures up to 11, takes the total up to 90 for the loss of 4 wickets. We're just about approaching the halfway point of the Gujarat Stallions innings. So guided down to a short third, and he'll pick up another run. So productive for Hamza Rana. He's come to play. 7 already conceded in the over, 91 runs are on the board. Abdullah is punching this one back along the track. No run. We've seen a couple of good partnerships. One by Atik and Side Hider. Inside the off stump there, going to scamper through for a bye. Wait, in fact, a wide it is, so a couple of runs added. And so that will help the Stallions' cause. Pushes the total up to 93. Brings Hamza Rana back onto strike. Rexley forward, just presenting the full face of the blade. And closing that broad door to Gori Maxi. This time he looks to go through the offside. Fielder comes around, cannot get there. And that will be 4 more to Hamza Rana, takes him up to 16. And it inches Stallions closer to that 3-figure mark. The over comes to an end, 13 runs come from it. And so after 10, it's Gujarat Stallions winning the toss and batting first here against Mir Perry Punjab. They're at 97 for 4 at the halfway point, with Hamza Rana on 16, Abdullah Noor Khan yet to get off the mark. Grover continues. 2 for 24 from his 3 so far. Now they're going to pick up a single here, so Abdullah gets off the mark. Not the best effort from the captain, Shanti. And so ball was punched up into the offside. Defended again into the onside, yes, no, and then yes in the end. So good running, as it turns out. Bit of hesitation early on. Once Abdullah responded, Rana was off. And you know he was going to get there. Very fleet-footed runner, very quick, and here they go again. And so just rotating strike quite easily. And they pick up another run, so good cricket, and that brings up the 100 for Gujarat Stallions. And the 100 comes up here in the 11th over. And look to press home their advantage. They're going at just over 9 and over, almost 10 and over. So Hamza Rana will have to play a good hand here for Gujarat Stallions. To be thinking perhaps 200. Out there, thought he might have been in business for a moment, and in the end, it beats him into the boundary. That closes the over. 7 runs coming from it, 11 gone. It's Gujarat Stallions at 104 for 4 with Hamza Rana on 21. Abdullah Noor Khan is on 2. While there's a break in the action, again, take a moment to acknowledge the sponsors of the LIU T20 Cup. They include Elis Biryani, BBQ and Grill, Halal Guide, Quantic Bank, Nix Service Center, Best American Homes, PAC USA, New York Lions Kite Club, M Law, Mako Auto Body, Nadeem Bashir and the team from ECS Managing Risk, Futur Cafe and Grill, the Commonwealth Cricket League, Sahid Sandhu, Nasir Chowdhury, Dr. Kamar Shahzad, Irfan Chatta from HNS Construction, and of course Shirazi Karahi and Shirazi Kebab of the Banquet Hall in Fresh Meadow, Queens, New York. I want to thank all the sponsors for making the LIU T20 Cup for 2025 an overwhelming success. So a new bowler being introduced here. It looks like Bunty Kumar has been given a ball. And the batter was struggling, Abdullah, trying to get back. And in the end, Shanti came up throwing, thought he had his man, Bunty collected at the stumps, but did not break the stumps for some reason. In fact, perhaps thought the batter was well home. It would have been close. It may not have been out, but it would have been a close call. 105 for loss of 4 wickets. So while there's a break in the action, I want to take a moment to acknowledge two of the key sponsors, Shirazi Karahi and Shirazi Kebab. Can't thank them enough for their support. Of course, Banquet Hall, Fresh Meadows, Queens. So both Shirazi Karahi and Shirazi Kebab, I think Shiraz Khan, for their support of the LIU T20 Cup for 2025. Without your support, this event could not have been the overwhelming success that it's been. 105 for 4. So while there's a break in the action, I'm going to acknowledge a couple of our other sponsors. Dr. Raza Devskir from Halal Guide for his support, and as well Abdul Rahman for Quantic Bank for donating the water to the Long Island United. And so can't thank both Raza Devskir of Halal Guide and Abdul Rahman of Quantic Bank enough for their continued support of the LIU T20 Cup 2025. So 53 balls remaining in the innings for Gujarat Stallions. Gujrat played a good hand. So far. Ball played up into the outside, and again Hamza ran off quickly, and what a quick runner he is between the wickets. Abdullah Nur Khan has to be ready to respond when that call comes, because Hamza Rana, once the answer is yes, once he gets the nod of the head, he's off and running. It's hard to get the ball back to the stump before he crosses. Very fleet for the run. Again, they're off and running, and this time there's a mistake here in the field as the pressure on the fielder allows the batters to cross. And Bunty not happy with the response. The fielder running in quickly there, but when you put pressure on the fielder, sometimes it causes mistakes to happen. And, saw one on that occasion. Back and across, and again, this time, fielder puts body in front of ball. So it's Yadi, the man out there. I think it's the substitute that came on. This one cut and in the air for a moment. And for a second, it looked like it might be flying towards short third. In the end, it lands just in front. Two fielders converging out there. 107 for 4. Gujarat Stallions. This one again punched up into the offside. To Yadi at it off, and so that will close out the over. 4 runs coming from it, and so with 12 completed, it's Gujrat Stallions batting first. They're 108 for 4. While there is a break in the action, I want to take a moment to say good afternoon to Nadeem Bashir of ECS Managing Services, ECS Managing Risk. And so can't thank Nadeem Bashir and his team enough for their continued support of the Long Island Cricket T20 Cup, and their support has helped to make this tournament an overwhelming success again in 2025. so Bunty will continue. In fact, Maxi comes back. Corey Maxi has been given the ball here, so he comes back into the attack. And Maxi, his first over cost him 13 runs. And so he comes back into the attack, trying to help to make some inroads into this middle order. Ball outside off stump. They punch it for one up into the outside. No is the call for a second. And so Rana turns the proceedings back to Abdullah Noor Khan. Abdullah 4 from 7 so far. 46 deliveries remain in the innings here for Gujarat Stallions. Importantly, the run rate has come down for Stallions. They press for one, that's all they'll get. 110 now total on the board. The run rate we mentioned at one point was approaching 13 and over, has been pulled all the way back by Mir Perry Punjab. This one into the gap. Behind point, Fielder gives chase. And they'll come back for a couple. As a late cut from Hamza Rana. It's a good effect. Picks up a couple of runs. Pushes him up to 26. The run rate has been pulled back under 9 by Mir Perry Punjab. 9 and over would get Gujarat somewhere around 180 as a projected score. Oh! Pulls one off the top draw, runs up towards the fine leg region. Fielder comes around and cannot stop that one from going into the boundary. So Hamza Rana pulling out all the stop here. And that one out of the top drawer. And picks up another boundary. 5 fours now in his innings. And so Hamza Rana is really now starting to motor. He's now up to 30 from 25. Recall at one point he had absorbed almost a full over of dots. And subsequent to that, he has turned things around in the style that we've seen already in this tournament. The leading run scorer in the tournament so far. Not just padding his stats at the moment, just pulling further away from the competition. 43 balls remaining. Punched up into the outside, can't be a point. And so that will close out the over. 8 runs coming from it. And so it's now 13 gone. Gujarat Stallions batting first here against Mir Perry Punjab. They're 116 for 4 with Hamza Rana on 30, Abdullah Noor Khan on 5. So there's a break in the action again. LIU 2020, 2025. They include A-list Biryani Barbecue and Grill, Log Guide, Quantic Bank, Nick's Service Center, Best American Homes, Pack USA, New York Lions Kite Club, M Law, Mako Auto Body, ECS Managing Risk, Fitur Cafe and Grill, the Commonwealth Cricket League, Sahid Shandu and Nazir Chowdhury, and then of course Dr. Kamar Shazad and Irfan Chatter from H&S Construction, and last but not least Shirazi Karahi and Shirazi Kebab, Shiraz Khan as well, and the team from the Banquet Hall, Fresh Meadow, Queens. Can't say enough about this sponsorship team, and we thank you with enormous gratitude from the entire leadership and executive team of the Long Island United T20 Tournament Committee. We thank you on their behalf. 116 for 4, over number 14 about to get underway here. So Bunty Kumar will continue. first over cost him 4. So this one is tugged into the onside by Abdullah. Picks up another single. So Abdullah, 6 from 9 so far. Rotates the strike back over to Hamza Rana. Rana up to 30 from 26 balls. He's been striking it at just over 115. 5 fours in his innings so far. Pulled into the onside. Robin Chowdhury is positioned at mid-wicket. So he comes around, keeps the batters to just a single. Puts Abdullah back in the line of fire. 40 balls remain in the innings for Stallions. The winner of the 2025 LIU T20 Cup will be the first-time winner. Last year it was America who turned back Mir Perry Punjab. Mir Perry Punjab defeated by 56 runs. And so looking to go one better this year, Mir Perry Punjab. In the air towards mid-wicket, Chowdhury comes around. And also Charandeep Singh coming around, and Charandeep doing well. Can't stop a couple, but doing well to keep the ball from carrying into the boundary. Charandeep had to run a long way. Both fielders converging. This one in the air, hit well, in the deep, fielder comes around. Hands on for dear life, takes the catch. That's the end of Abdullah. He has to go. And so it's now 120 for 5. Comfortable catch taken. Fielder running across, doing an exceptional job to reel it in. And so it's now 120 for 5.
Okay.
So Ramiz Chowdhury comes to the middle, replaces Abdullah Noor Khan, who was well caught by Amu Singh. He posted 8 from 12 balls. So he's back in the shade. This one hit well. First ball, bang! Out of the middle. That's gone for a maximum. Ramiz Chowdhury, no nonsense, and that closes out the over. 10 runs coming from it. And so in the end, it's 126 for 5 at the end of 14. So Gori Maxi to continue. 2 overs, none for 21 so far. He faces Rana here. Rana is pulling behind square. Turn deep is positioned up there. They go for one. They come back for the second. The throw comes in. And what a fast, fleet-footed runner is Rana. A very quick turn, and he gets across the surface so quickly. Those legs are always churning. And so he picks up a couple of runs to take him up to 33. Takes the total up to 128 for 5 in the process. And Gujarat Stallions looking to pick up things in the middle order here. They have the batters who can really give the ball a tap. Can hit it a long way. Swing and a miss. This time it runs towards the third man region. Rana is on his horse once again, and this one a runaway for 4 byes as Dilbag Singh not able to collect. It beats everyone. And through Hamza Rana, through Dilbag, and run away for 4 byes. And so extras now up to 14 byes, totaling 5. And it helps the Gujarat Stallions cause. 34 balls remain. They're on course here for a total in the range of 180. Going at 9.2 runs and over at the moment. Again, this one goes through Dilbag. This will be more byes. Perhaps we'll wait for a signal of any. We get the confirmation from umpire Brooks now. And so byes continuing to add up here for Mir Perry Punjab 133 for 5, the total on the board. Steady progress by the Stallion despite losing wickets along the way. Losing wickets at 17, 49, 68, 84, and 120. There is the post of Spectre 133. So far this one is, oh, and he's gone! Looking to go across the line of the delivery. Big trapped on the crease, a quicker delivery from Gori Maxi. He picks up his first. And so the 6th wicket falls here. Ramiz Chowdhury has to go. He falls with 6. It's 133 for 6.
Mainly, I think you have to do it. Because you've taken all the main.
So Wakar Nazir comes to the middle. Comes in here with Gujarat Stallions, batting at 133 for 6. 32 balls remain. Hamza Rana continues to soldier on. Anchor the innings. He's 33 from 30 balls. So he'll try to steer this total towards something respectable for his team. Going at just over 9 and over, so on course for a total in the range of 180, 185. Quicker delivery from Gori Maxi to start. And this one is whipped behind square. This is going to be a boundary. So Wakar is up up and running. He picks up 4, and that pushes the total up to 137. Closes out the over. 11 runs coming from it, plus the wicket. 137 for 6 with 5 overs remaining. Introduced, he had seen reintroduced into the attack. He had bowled 1 for 25 from his first 2. So Hamza Rana picks up his 34th run. Continues to lead the tables here. Leading run scorer in the LIU T20 Cup for 2025. This one taking an edge, flying towards third. Protection in the deep keeps the batter to just 1. So the intent from Waqar Nasir is clear. His intent is to try to take a few out of the ground. So trying to just get bat and ball, go the aerial route. Trying to get quick runs here for Gujarat Stallions. Big drive from Hamza Rana into the gap. And that goes by the man out there using his boot and not to good effect. And so that will be 4 as it's Grover who is the man out in the deep and not able to get down and to field the ball at all. And so a couple of free runs gifted to Hamza Rana takes him up to 38. Total for Stallions pushes closer to that 150 mark. They're up to 143 for 6. 27 balls remain in the innings. Full toss down the leg side. This will be more runs here and could be extras. In fact, runs it is. And so that is 4 more to Hamza Rana. Takes him into the 40s, up to 42. And what an innings, what a performance he's had with the blade. Anchoring the innings here for Gujarat Stallions. And really playing a good hand. We're in the 16th over of play. 26 runs, 26 deliveries remain. Gujarat Stallions. So short delivery. One for the over, the indication from umpire Ahmed Dar. The umpires have had a good afternoon of this final so far. Really top level officiating between both Dar and Brooks. In the air this time. Fielder comes around, takes the catch. Bunty Kumar, and that's the end of Hamza Rana looking to go over the offside. And he falls to extra cover. The 7th wicket fall, in fact, Gori Maxi. And the 7th wicket falls here. It's 147 for 7. In the air towards third. Fielder slow to react. And in the end, allows the batters to come through for a single. So Abdul Rahman, the new batter who comes to the middle. Robin Chowdhury is bowled for 2 overs, 1 for 11. This one hit well, behind square. Fielder comes around, can't get there. And so productive. And this one, they hit away for a boundary. And so good looking strike from Abdul Rahman. He's up and running. So 150 comes up in the process for Gujarat Stallions. 52 on the board, 22 balls to go. Gets a good ball that's looking to take some bit of evasive action. 21 ball remains. We think Gujarat Stallions going at 9 runs and over are on course to get up to 180 plus. So ball again outside off stump, and 1 for the over, the indication from umpire Brooks. So Abdur Rahman. On the floor at the moment. Slower ball, sweet pace variation, good pace variation by Chowdhury. had him well out in front of the delivery before it even arrived. And that's why you're warned, the usual coach as a young cricketer, or as a young bowler, when you're bowling a slower delivery, try to make sure you get it on stumps. Fuller ball this time is hit up into the offside. And that will be a single to Rahman. He'll keep strike. The over comes to an end. 6 runs coming front. And so with now 17 completed, it's Stallions batting here. 153 for 7 with 18 balls remaining. While there is a break in the action, again, a moment to acknowledge the many sponsors of the LIU T20 Cup for 2025. They include Alice Biryani Barbecue and Grill, Lal Guide, Quantic Bank, Nick's Service Center, Best American Homes, Pack USA, New York Lions Kite Club, M-Law, Mako Auto Body, ECS Managing Risk, Fitur Cafe and Grill, the Commonwealth Cricket League, Sahid Sandhu, Nasir Chaudhry, and Dr. Kumar Shazad Irfan Chatta from H&S Construction, Shiraz Khan and Shirazi Karahi, as well as Shirazi Kebab, and of course, the team over at Banquet Hall, First Meadow in Queens, New York. Ball driven into the onside. Runs here on offer. They go for one. No is the call for a second. And perhaps the right call is a good, strong throw from Robin Chowdhury. Keeps the batters to just one. So Rahman pushes up to 6. Both batters on 6 now. Yad Singh runs away from the meter center end. Well, tugged into the mid-wicket region. Protection. Amu Singh comes in quickly. And keeps the batters again to just one. So good work by Amu in the deep. 16 balls remain. 3 wickets in hand for Stallions. Slower ball in the air. Keeper comes around. Dilbag takes it. That's the end of Abdur Rahman. A slower ball deceived them, and Dilbag does the rest. It's now 155 for 8. In the action, I want to acknowledge the sponsors once again. Can't thank them enough for all that they do for local cricket, for all that they do for the Long Island United T20 Cup 2025. They include Raza Dasker of Halal Guide, Alice Biryani Barbecue and Grill, Abdul Rahman Quantic Bank, Nauman Shabir of Nick's Service Center, Mohsin Shah from Best American Homes, Pack USA, New York Lions Kite Club, Adnan Munwar from M-Law, Ali Zafar from Mako Auto Body, Nadeem Bashir of ECS Managing Risk, Fitur Cafe and Grill. And he's gone. Trapped on the crease, and suddenly Suddenly, Yad Singh on a hat-trick. So a couple of quick strikes, just beaten for pace, trapped on the crease before the bat could be lifted to go. And in a flash, Yad Singh on a hat-trick here as the new batter strides to the middle in the form of Saumil Gandhi. He comes out here. So only one Wicket remain 155 for 9 as the Gujarat Stallions have fallen away here. So, 1 wicket remain. Final pair out in the middle. Salman Gandhi, the man who came in. So changed in the Gujarat Stallions lineup for this match, as he replaced Sarmad Khan. So he comes in here with hat-trick ball and almost sawed in half with the hat-trick delivery. And Yad Singh just barely misses out there. And you get the impression that had that one been on stumps, he could have been looking at a hat-trick. In the end, just the dot registered in the books. 13 balls to go here for Gujarat Stallions. Again, before the bat even was lifted, the ball is in the hands of Dilbag. That completes a brilliant over from Yad Singh. 2 wickets, 2 runs conceded. So Yad Singh finishes his spell 4 for 37 from 4 overs. And so he bowls out here with 2 overs remaining. 155 for 9. Gujarat Titans, Gujarat Stallions. So final. So in the air. This could be it, could it? Whoa! Brilliantly taken. Brilliantly taken. Running a long way. And hands on Waqar Nazir has to go as Robin Chowdhury strikes. And running for all he was worth, Yad Singh, what a last couple of overs he has had. He pulls off a stunner. And so that's the end of the innings. It's 155 all out as Waqar Nazir falls here to a brilliant catch from Yadbir Singh running across. And he makes it count 155 all out. So while there's a break in the action, I want to take a moment to say good afternoon to Abdul Rahman, Quantic Bank. And of course, Quantic Bank responsible for the donation of refreshments here to Long Island United. I can't say thanks enough to to Abdul Rahman of Quantic Bank for their donations. Now, while there's a break in the action, I want to take a moment to also say thanks to Raza Dasgir of Halal Guide for his support. Raza Dasgir of Halal Guide for his continued support, persistent support of the Long Island United T20 Cup and the 2025 renewal, responsible for that being such an overwhelming success. Without his support, this event could not have amounted to the resounding success that it's been. So 155 all out, 155 all out, and so when Mir Perry comes to bat, they'll be chasing 156 needed for victory. They'll be chasing 156 needed for victory. So asking rate will be 7.8. 7.8 runs per over will be the ask. 156 from 120 balls, an asking rate of 7.8. So we'll pause here and return for the chase when Mir Perry Punjab goes in search of 156 runs required.
Okay.
Show me the ball.
I can do when it wins.
Yeah.
Like, what time is this? I
Ready.
yell hello. This is in the video. Then I will film.
You're gonna be famous. 1 million views.
Everyone saw me.
1 million views.
Yep. Let's play. Come on.
Come here. Tell him come here. Why are you going so far?
Because we can hit it.
I have to ball. Come bring him here.
सोचा छड़नी नहीं आ जाओ
ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਸਕੋਰ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਘੱਟ ਹੈ 185 ਰਨ ਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਬੜੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕੌਨਫੀਡੈਂਟ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਰ ਮਾਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 40 ਸਕੋਰ ਕਰਤਾ ਬਟ ਬੋਲਿੰਗ ਸਾਈਡ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੈ समर में भी जो आपको आपने बैट दिखाया
Just about ready for the chase. As 156 are required from 120 balls, asking rate is 7.8. Charandeep will make his way out to the middle. Both he and Gursawak Singh will be the batters headed out to start the response. for Mir Perry Punjab. Mir Perry Punjab lost by 56 runs in 2024. Looking to go one better this year. Lost to Pac America in the 24 final, the 2024 renewal. Gurswat Singh will be the man to face first. Looks to be could be Abdul Rahman. Let's give him a ball here. We get the signal from umpire Brooks that we're ready for play. Over number 1 of the chase. 156 required from 120 balls at an asking rate of 7.8. Gurswat Singh on strike. He and Charandeep will anchor the chase here for Mir Perry Punjab. Here's the first ball. Taking the edge and running away down towards the third man region. Batters hold their ground. So, chance to score just yet. Almost 8 runs and over is the ask right from the outset. Not an imposing ask, but this chase runs on the board will require some application. Final runs on the board in the final can put added pressure on the team being asked to chase. Driven well up to cover, can't score. So good couple of deliveries from Rahman to start. The winners here will become champions for the first time of the LIU T20. This time, Mir Perry Punjab is up and running. As an extra has been indicated, 1 has been added to the total here as they push on. Get their response up and running. 1-2. So 1 for no loss in this chase. 156. In the air towards the offside, and it will be a couple of bounces, all the way for a maximum, and so Charandeep goes upstairs straight away, gone for a maximum. Right. So it's Gujarat actually, goes upstairs, goes big. So, good start this for Gujarat. So Gujarat gone big. Ball has been retrieved. Oh, slices him in half. Appeal goes up, not out, says umpire Brooks. Really good comeback delivery from Rahman, 7 for none. We're in the first over of the chase. 156 is the target. Gets a good ball that he does well to dig out. Up to Abdullah. That's been on. Can't stop one. So that will turn around the proceedings. Then over to Charandeep Singh for the first time. Charandeep has been asked to lead the chases. Has been, both these two batters have done well for Mir Perry Punjab. They've played undefeated so far. Gets a good ball that he's steering away, so he's up and running. And testing the non-strikers in. And so he's away. He'll keep strike when the over turns. As the first over comes to a close, 9 runs coming from it. And so with 1 gone, it's Mir Perry Punjab chasing 156. And 9 with Gursawak on 7. Charlie on 1. could be extras. This one is outside off stump. The batters do call for a couple. That comes for one, so a couple will be added to the tally for Mir Perry. Brings Gujrat back onto strike. Gujrat 7 from 5 so far. 15 is the total on the board. 141 more required. Still a ways to go. Runs on the board. Runs on the board. Swinging up to mid-off. And score. Posted there. Keeps the batters from being able to add to the total. Throw a ball outside off. And a chance to add to the Mir Perry Punjab total. Footage being captured by the team during the live stream of this championship match. This one is taking an inside edge, switch cut, running down towards the fine leg boundary, and it's gone into the boundary. And that's 4 more runs to Gujrat, not in control there, but effective. Goes into double figures. And so goes up to 11, takes the Mir Perry total up to 19. Already going at it over 11 and over, which is similar to how Stallions started when they batted. At one point, the Stallions were going at 12 and over in their power play. That's another good ball that he defends. No chance to score, so steady as she goes. And Mir Perry Punjab trying to go one better in 2025. Big hit down the ground and will run away for a boundary. And so Ramesh Chaudhary just doing enough to perhaps getting his foot out of the way. And so it's gone through. And so the over comes to an end. 14 come from it. It's 23 for 9. Two. While there is a break in the action, I want to take a moment to say good afternoon to our very good friend Raza Desker of Hala Guide. Earlier, I said I've elevated him to doctor status. Of course, would have been my error. Raza Desker of Hala Guide, a perennial supporter of the LIU T20 Cup. So I'm going to say thank you to Raza, and thanks for being here. I also want to say thanks to Abdul Rahman, Take Bang. They have continually supported this tournament as well and donated the water this year. So I want to say thanks to the Quantic Bank team and Abdul Rahman. And then last but not least, I want to say good afternoon to Dr. Kumar Shazad, who's been here for a good portion of the afternoon. I thank him for his assistance support. To the offside, catch comfortably taken, and so at the end of Charity, he has to go. He falls for 5. It's now 23 for 1. He falls tamely, just misjudging the strike over the offside and miscuing to it all. So he goes for 5 on the balls. 23 for 1. Behind square, it could be a boundary here. The new batter comes out the middle, Amo Singh. And so he joins Gurswat Singh and picks up a boundary straight away. There's a runner on his introduction straight away. Then handed. Short delivery to Amo Singh, who pounces on it to get himself up and running. 27-1. Down on the ground towards long on, and that will be 4 more. So a couple of quick strikes from Amo Singh. So he's up and running. Going back bad here in number 3. Takes a total of 31. So that gives us an opportunity to say good afternoon to Akhir Nawaz of Jesse America. So, continue to support the United T20 Cup and the T20 tournament 2025. Yes, is the call. Looking it up into the outside for a single. It's a rotating the strike back over to Gurswat. So, take a look at the Mir Perry lineup. Sings in the lineup 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sings. Gurswat, Charandeep, Amo, Shanti, KV, Yad, Dilbag. Question is, how many are related? 33 then the total on the board. For the loss of Charandeep for 5. 123 more required. Again, work behind square. Chase here is on. As the fielder gives chase, gives up the chase now. And so good looking runs from Amo Singh. He goes into double figures as he pushes up 13. And that will close out the over. 14 runs coming from it, plus the wicket. It's 37 for 1 after 3. Quick delivery, full and straight. Can't score. Good over this so far from Mees. This one hit well into the gap at long on. Protection there. But it's gone away into the boundary for 4. So good looking strike from Gurswat Singh. He picks up Another boundary. To the outside this time, can't score. Total remains at 41. So 115 more are needed from 98 balls. Asking rate down to 7 and over the ask. Driven again down the ground towards mid-off. So the batters will pick up at least one. And so that will close out the over. 5 runs coming from it. And so it's 4 gone. Mir Perry Punjab batting here at 42 for 1. Chasing 156. That's required for victory. While there's a break in the action, I'm going to take a moment to say good afternoon to Naeem off Long Beach Tennis Center. So Naeem, welcome and thank you for your continued support of the Long Island United T20 tournament. .43 then for 1. Amo comes back onto strike. He's on 13. He's faced 4 balls so far. Struck 3 boundaries already. Looks to go again down to large long on. Dula is posted out there. Can keep the batters from crossing for a single.
Yeah, his car's in there.
In the air towards extra cover. Gone up for maximum. And so clean strike by Gursuak Singh. He goes upstairs. And that's the second 6 of the innings. Second 6 of his innings. And that brings up 50 for Mir Perry Punjab. 50 comes up here in just the 5th over. So good partnership starting to build here between Gursuak and Amu. So comes a runner under pressure here at the moment. Quicker delivery. This time played up to short. And now it gets through the fielder there. And allows the batters to come up to cross for a single. So not good cricket from Stallions. Partnership of 28 now between these two. Big strike. This one is up and over. Good for maximum. And so big strike from Amu Singh. He seems to be in a very cantankerous mood. Looks like he may have a date this afternoon. Looking to make short work of this chase. And he is in a hurry. 20 from 6 so far. 99 more to win from 91 balls. Asking rate down to 6.5. that will close out another over. 15 runs coming from it. So it's 5 gone. Mir Perry Punjab batting here, 57 for 1 after 5.
बहुत अच्छे लड़के बहुत अच्छे
Abdurrahman
बहुत प्रेशर on है guys come on हाथ मारो
fall back there to try to make some inroads. 58 for 1. Almost up to a couple points, kind of score.
back up no
29 to Gursawak, 20 to Amos Singh, but he's been on fire. Amos Singh is batted brilliantly. In fact, he's gone at a 286 strike rate, 1 6 and 3/4 in his innings so far. Big hit down the ground towards long on. Abdullah comes around. And they do well to get onto it, but not before the batters are able to come back for a second. So that pushes the Mir Perry total up to 60. Partnership starting to blossom here. 37-run partnership from 20 balls. So Mir Perry Punjab really making progress towards their total. Less than 100 more required, 96 to be exact. From 87 balls, asking rate down to 6.6. Punch up through the offside. This will be a boundary. Runs away, across the surface. And so Gursawak pushes up to 35. Total goes quickly up to 164, rather to up to 64. And so now just 92 more needed from 86. Chase being reduced to effectively a run of ball chase. So what a start this from Mir Perry Punjab, going at almost at over 11 and over at the moment. On course towards challenging 156. Ball played up into the outside, they scamper through. An easy single in the end. So good strike rotation. Good understanding between Gursawak and Amu. Ready. Mir Perry Punjab up to 65. Guys, you can't stand there. This one tugged again into the onside for another single up to Abdullah Nur Khan. That close out another over. 9 runs coming from it. And so after 6, power play comes to an end. It's 66 for 1. As Mir Perry Punjab goes in search of 156. So 90 more are needed. 13 overs, asking rate 6.43. So, 7th over about to get underway here. Ball has been taken by the captain, Jazib. Just a swing and a miss. Good delivery from Jazzy. This gives me an opportunity to say good afternoon to His Excellency. The Consul General of Pakistan is in the ground, CG Amir Ahmed Atuzai. So I want to say good afternoon to the Consul General. Hit into the onside. This will be runs for Gersawak. It runs away for another boundary, and so that takes him up to 40. Moves the Mir Perry total into the 70s, up to 71. So what a start this. Making light work of this chase so far. 71 on the board means only 85 more are needed from 80 balls. Asking rate down to just over 6, so these two batters have turned this chase into effectively a run-a-ball chase from here on forward. Just about 6 runs and over means run-a-ball makes the chase not too complicated. Still requires some application. Runs on the board are runs on the board. Gersawak pushes up to 40. Delivery from Jazib Tariq knocks him over, and so the second wicket falls here. It's now 71 for 2. 71 for 2. We're in over number 7 as the partnership of 48 comes to an end. 71 for 2. While there is a break in the action, it gives me a moment to say good afternoon again to Athar Nawaz of Desi America. Fahim Main of Vosa TV, Naeem of Long Beach Tennis Center. Of course, can't thank the Consul General enough for his presence here this afternoon. CG Amir Ahmed Atuzai. Thank you for being on hand to support local cricket and to support the community as the new batter strides out to the middle in the form of KV Singh. So KV makes his way out to the middle. 71 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Gursawak for 4, in fact, Sharon D for 5. Gursawak for 40, wickets falling at 23, and now at 71. As KV will join Amu and see if they can continue to push on here for Mir Perry. Here's Jersey Tariq. So KV is away straight away. Takes the total of 672, closes out the over. 6 runs coming from it, plus the wicket. 72 for 2 at the end of 7 overs. Yeah. Ask him to just move. You're fine staying. He's either have to sit down or 72 for 2. So Innings comes back here, asks the question. Ball will run up to a short third. Could be extras coming here. Wait for confirmation. We get it now. Leg by it is. So 1 leg by added. 73 then the total. Amo Singh comes back onto strike. Amo 22 from 10. So he's going at a very high strike rate. Goes big. And we'll wait for confirmation here. Looks like it's 1 bounce into the boundary. So 4 productive runs for Amo Singh. That's the fourth boundary he has struck, plus a 6. So 26 from 11. And Amo Singh continues to be in a hurry here. He is been very productive for Mir Perry Punjab. Again, this time down the ground, straight as you like. 4 more. And that takes him into the 30s. And continuing to strike it, going great guns, and striking it at a 250 strike rate. 30 from 12.
This is wrong. This is wrong, really.
Amo Singh continues to be in a hurry. 7.3 in progress. Over number 8 in progress. It's 81 on the board. Loss of 2 wickets. Goes again, this time wider off cover. And that's gone. Looks like it may have gone all the way. We'll wait for confirmation. In fact, 4 it is. And so 3 consecutive strikes for boundaries from Amos Singh. He flies up to 34. 85 now the total, and so suddenly runs required are fewer than balls remaining. So now 71 runs are required from 74 balls. Asking rate suddenly down under 6 and over. So less than run a ball now the ask. Outside off stump. And I'm seeing this has a look. Thought perhaps may have been an unfair delivery. Umpire Dar does not agree. Steers this one off the square. And it will keep the strike when the over changes. 14 comes off of over number 8. It's 8-6 for 2 with 8 overs completed. While there's a break in the action, we'll take a moment to once again acknowledge the Consul General of Pakistan who's in the ground. I want to say good afternoon to CG Amir Ahmed Atazai. We say welcome to local cricket, welcome to the LIU T20 Cup 2025. Also want to welcome Naeem of Long Beach Tennis Center, Fahim Main of Bosa TV, and also actor Nawaz of Desi America. I want to welcome all those individuals here into this final between Mir Perry Punjab and Gujarat Stallions. Lots of local support, sponsorship support, including Elis Biryani Barbecue and Grill, Raza Daskir of Lal Guide, Quantic Bank, Naman Shabir of Nix Service Center, Shah, USA, Lions Kite Club. So we'll come back to a few more sponsors as we continue on. Jazib Tariq.
Yeah!
Another quality delivery from Jazib Tariq right through Amos Singh, cuts him in half, and that's the end of Amos Singh. The third wicket falls here. Jazib Tariq strikes again, beaten for pace, and all ends up, knocks him over, and so it's now 8-6 for 3. So Sushil Bhakti Kumar comes to the middle. He comes in here with Mir Perry Punjab batting at 8-6 for 3. Chasing 156 needed for victory, so they're 70 runs away from their target with 71 balls remaining. Captain Jazib Tariq with a double strike, bowling at 2 for 6 from 7 balls so far. It's a good ball that he's punching up into the offside, and Abdullah comes around. Can't stop the batters from crossing for 1, so Bunty gets his account up and running, turns the proceedings back to KV Singh. And so all of a sudden, two new batters out in the middle, as both Gurswak Singh and Amu Singh back in the hut, one for 40 and one for 35 respectively. The equation still requires just run a ball, the ask from this point forward. 69 needed from 70. This is good bowling here from Jazib Tariq, the captain.
Good bowling.
Captain continues to look the part here. Looking very threatening at the moment is Jazib Tariq, the former captain of FDR, of the Public Schools Athletic League champions of 2011 at the under-19 level. Taking a thick edge, running away to third man, and that will be 4 runs. So not in control, streaky but effective. Picks up a boundary, does KV. Takes him up to 5, up to 91. So steady progress, the steady progress of Mir Perry continues. Needed from 68 balls. 1 defended up to a short third, can't score this time. So the total remains at 91. Steady progress still for Mir Perry. A lot of the heavy lifting has already been done. Gurswak Singh and Amu Singh doing a lot of that lifting. Jazib Tariq trying to pull his team back into contention here. A couple of quick strikes by him. Gets another good ball as he turns into the onside, does KV. So he picks up run number 6, closes out the 9th over. And so 6 runs coming from it, plus the wicket. It's 92 for 3 at the end of 9. Mir Perry Punjab chasing 156 for victory. Well, there is a break in the action. We'll take a moment to continue to acknowledge some of the sponsors of this LIU T20 Cup. They include PAC or PAC USA, New York Lions Kite Club, Adnan Munwar of M-Law, Ali Zafar of Mako Auto Body, Nadeem Bashir of ECS Managing Risk, Couture Cafe and Grill, Ajit Bhaskar and the team from the Commonwealth Cricket League, Siej Sahid Sandhu, Nasir Chowdhury, Dr. Kumar Shazad, Irfan Chatta from HNS Construction, and of course Shiraz Khan, Shirazi Karahi and Shirazi Kebab, and the team over at the banquet hall in Fresh Meadow, Queens, New York. I want to say thank you to all the many sponsors of this championship final. So Gujarat Stallions won the toss earlier this afternoon, and elected to take first strike. They were bowled out for 155, and so 156 needed by Mir Perry Punjab. As Hamza Rana comes back into the attack. Hamza Rana has had a good day and a good tournament coming into this contest. Ball hit well. Going for single. So 1 more added to the total here.
इसको यही कह रहा था मैं, इसने बॉल चेक करी, इधर ही देना है।
93 for the loss of 3 wickets.
कैच था वो ठीक है ट्राई मार देना इधर ही देगा ये इधर ही देगा तो
Monty back onto strike. Another single takes him up to 2. Takes the total up to 94 for the loss of 3 wickets. Ball again played up into the outside. And this time can't score. Runs required even with remaining deliveries, 62 needed from 62. Play and a miss, ball outside off stump. And so total remains at 94. Just about at the halfway point of this chase. Punched away behind point. They go for 1. They're going to come back for a second. And in fact, it's gone across the ropes in the distance. And so that will close out the over. 6 runs coming from it. And we're at the halfway point. It's 98 for 3. Mir Perry Punjab chasing 156. And so they're 58 runs away from their target with 10 overs remaining or 60 balls asking rate down to 5.8. So we'll pause here and return when the chase continues with Mir Perry Punjab needing another 56 runs to achieve their target of 156. There's a break in the action. I want to take a moment to say good afternoon to the media teams from Desi America, that's Ater Nawaz, and also from Vosa TV, Fahim Main of Vosa TV. I want to say welcome to local cricket in this championship final. Can't thank you enough for your support, media support of this final. 98 for 3, Jazib Tariq to continue. Starts with a good ball outside off. Wants it to run down towards the third man region. So Bunty picks up another. He goes up to 3. 99 then on the board for Mir Perry Punjab. As we're approaching the 3-figure mark for Mir Perry Punjab there, within striking range of the desired target or the required target. Big brings the third man inside the circle. There's further adjustments as Madon and the wicket comes in. Hamza Rana moves into a straight position at mid-wicket on the boundary. So, and he has had a good afternoon with the ball. Bowling here at 2 for 13 from 2.2. He's really stood up here, lead from the front. Came in at a crucial point when Gursawak Singh and Amu Singh were going great guns and knocked them both over within the space of 8 balls. Ball hit well into the gap at mid, on, and it's gone into the boundary. Brings up the 100 for Mir Perry Punjab, and the 100 comes up here in over number 11. They've crossed over the 100 mark as they push up to 103. So good striking this from KV Singh. He pushes up to 15 from 13 balls. Mir Perry Punjab looking on course here. Gujarat Stallions needs a couple of wickets. Big hit through the offside once again. And this time it's through the cover region. And that's gone for 4 more. So bang, bang goes KV. The boundaries back to back. Pushes the total up to 107. Requirement now down to 49 needed from 56 balls. Asking rate being steadily reduced here, down to now just 5.2. The ask. All the batters that have come to the middle, sans Charandeep, have contributed meaningfully. Turned again into the offside, and they go for 1. And the fielder comes in from the deep. Keeps the batters to just the single. So requirement down to 48 more needed. 9 overs will remain after this one. Driven into the outside. And it's gone through for a boundary to close out over number 11. 14 runs coming from it. So now with 11 completed, Mir Perry Punjab batting here comfortably at 112 for 3 on course towards 156 required. So they're just 44 runs away. With 9 overs remaining, asking rate down under 5, 4.9. The ask for the remainder. So the Bosa TV crew out in their numbers and supporting local cricket. Of course, CG Atazai in the ground. I want to say good afternoon to the CG once again. CG, the Consul General of Pakistan. And Atar Nawaz of DC America. And Fahim Main of Bosa TV. Doing a tremendous job here in supporting all the media requirements. Big strike. In comes Abdullah. He takes it. And that's the end of Govinda KV Singh. He's got to go. It's now 112 for 4. So the new batter comes to the middle in the form of the captain, Shanti. So he comes out to the middle.
Corner.
Shanti comes in here with Mir Perry batting at 112 for 4, requiring another 44 with 52 balls remaining. Asking rate just 5.1. So chase should be uncomplicated, but we've seen this glorious game of cricket can have a number of different swings of the pendulum. So we'll see if there's a twist here. If Gujarat Stallions are able to pick up a couple of wickets here in these middle overs to make it interesting. Taking on the pad, appealing for the wicket is Gandhi, and down on his haunches, asking Ali Ahmed Dar. Dar on move. Not convinced that the delivery would have gone on to strike the stumps.
शाबाश कोई मसला नहीं बहुत अच्छे
As a for first ball. Ball outside off, punch up to the off stump, up towards the offside, towards the point region.
शाबाश क्या बात है
The good balls to start.
collapse coming शाबाश
Shot to start Shanti Singh. That's another good one. This time they're going to scamper through for a single. Easily taking good understanding. Just realizing that just rotating strike is all that's needed. So Shanti's opens his account. Turns the proceedings. So turns the proceedings back to Bunty Kumar. So Bunty punches up into the offside with a single. That will bring an end to the over. Just the 2 runs coming from it, plus the wicket. It's now 12 gone. 114 for 4 at the end of 12 overs. So 42 more are needed from 48 balls, asking rate 5.3. Bunty on 8, Shanti on 1, and we'll see who. Looks like it could be Hamza Rana to continue the attack.
शाबाश हमजा
So again, want to say good afternoon to the Consul General. And welcome him once again to local cricket, CJ Amir Ahmed Atazai. Taking on the pad.
शाबाश हमजा
Hamza Rana. Good afternoon. Bat and ball. 135 so far. Trying to make some further inroads. Flighted.
bowling हमजा शाबाश
Score this time was 1-0. Of course, the media support team from Fosa TV and from Desi America. Big hit down the ground, and Up and over. Bunty goes into double figures. Takes a total up to 114. So now 38 needed from 45. Mir Perry Punjab continues their steady march towards 156. Only 38 more runs away. Still 45 balls left, so number of resources at their disposal still. Slow ball in the air and he's out. Deceived by Hamza Rana, and Bunty Kumar has gifted his wicket here. Back to Hamza Rana. He picks up his second wicket of the inning. It's now 118 for 5. And is there a twist here for Stallions as they try to get back into this contest? It's now 118 for 5. Bunty goes for 12. And the new batter, Gory Maxi, strides to the middle. So Hamza Rana has managed to make this one interesting once again. He's asking for his, making some adjustments in his field at long on, moving into a straighter position there as Gory Maxi comes to the middle. Paddles this one behind square. Oh, man is there but doesn't field cleanly. And allows Gory Maxi to get off the mark. And so he's up and running. Picks up a single. And turns the proceedings back over to Shanti. Shanti has been kept off strike for some time. Just 1 from 3 balls faced so far. But he's been at the wicket for quite some time. Just hasn't managed to be facing strike. And now they get a single, so can ill afford to give away any runs at this juncture. And so that will close out the over. 6 runs coming from it, plus the wicket of Bunty Kumar. It's 120 for 5 with 13 overs completed. While there is a break in the action, again, a moment to say good afternoon to the sponsorship contingent that includes A-List Biryani, Barbecue and Grill, Halal Guide, Quantic Bank, Nick's Service Center, Best American Homes, PAC USA, New York Lions Kite Club, M Law, Make Water Body, ECS Managing Risk, Fitur, Cafe and Grill, the Commonwealth Cricket League, Sahid Sandhu, and Nasir Chaudhry, and of course Shirazi Karahi, Shirazi Kebab, and the
सीधी हाथ में यार ये तो रुकनी चाहिए ना
Fresh Meadows, and of course we say their support. And of course, as we mentioned, CG, Mir Perry
like, that's bare minimum, bro. slow game पे आप
especially at this situation. Vosa TV and Actor Nawaz of Desi America want to say good afternoon to all the sponsors and all the individuals that made this final possible. Big hit, ball in the air. Fielder running back and he puts it on the turn. Grasped it. That could have been a chance there for Gujarat Stallions. And it's going to begging. So massive swing. And Scandi looking perhaps to pick up another wicket. He was bowling at 1 for 2 coming into this over. Perhaps feeling you should have had a second there. Maxi up and over. And that's gone up for a boundary. And so Gori Maxi struck it and struck it well. Takes the total up to 125. And now 31 more needed from 40 balls. And Mir Perry looks to be on course here. So clean striker still in the hut. The batting depth here for Mir Perry Punjab seems to be infinity. That's the depth of batting goes to immense levels, all the way down to number 10. Looks to go big again. This time it doesn't go well as he would have liked. They go for one. They're going to come back for a second. They're challenging. The throw goes to the keeper's end. And just getting there ahead of the throw. And so, a couple of runs to Gori Maxi, who's running for his life. And Brooks having a good look and determining that Gori Maxi just getting there just ahead of the throw. Good work in the deep. Man came up throwing and really made a strong throw towards the keeper's end. Gori Maxi had to run for his life. Scores, moves up to 127. 29 more are required from 39 balls.
एक सेकंड दूल्हा जल्दी
Quicker ball punched away, and now there's a mix-up here, and the throw goes to the non-striker's end, and now the batters will be able to capitalize and pick up an extra run on the overthrow. So another couple of runs to Maxi takes him up to 9, takes a total up to 129, so now they're 27 runs away from their target. Still 38 balls, 6.2 overs.
बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहे हो शाबाश
Now it's in the air. Fielder comes around. Jazib Tariq takes it. And so that's the end of Gori Maxi. He has to go. And so the 6 wicket falls here. And now it's turns of proceedings over to Robin Chaudhry, who walks to the middle. It's 129 for 6 with still 27 to get from 37 balls. Chaudhry comes out here. With 1 ball remaining in over number 14. And Mir Perry still needing another 27 runs.
तारों को उधर से भी लेके आओ उधर से भी लेके आओ चेक करें कैसा
Taking on the pad.
वो पहली वाला खा गया
Ball pitched outside leg. That will close out the over. 9 runs coming from it plus the wicket. It's 130. It's 129 for 6.
यार हल्का स्पिन चाहिए
With
अगर मैं कसम नहीं कहा
overs
कसम
remaining
करो
on
अजीब
36
इसमें
balls,
स्पिन करता ना
27 required from her for 6.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया को छोड़ के हम
Asking right down to 4.5. So can Stallions find a way to come up with 4 wickets here? That's the question. Mir Perry Punjab needs another 27.
हां बिल्कुल
This T20 Cup for 2025, the Long Island United T20 Cup will come down to 6 more overs remaining. 2025 to crown a new champion. Pac America winning the inaugural competition in 2024 this year. And they defeated Mir Perry on that occasion by 56 runs. This year, Mir Perry looking to go one
ओए बात कर हमजा हमजा
put their hands on the championship
Hamza!
trophy.
हमजा
Impressive trophies.
हमजा मीजी से बात करके समझा थोड़ा सा पहले
The
इसको
entire team, the
को
Long
समझा
Island
मुंह में
United
एक भी नहीं
team,
करे
executive team led by both Asim Kazar and
वो खुद ही देंगे मारने के चक्कर में खुद ही देंगे वो
Asim Gujrat. Asim Malik and Asim Gujrat. All right, so we got it. So 129 for 6, and they've put together a tremendous tournament. Another successful tournament in this T20 Cup. As Ramiz Chaudhry comes back into the attack here, so he'll come in and he'll be bowling here to Shanti Singh. Shanti gets a good ball that he's steering up into the offside, running away towards backward point. And they'll cross for a couple of runs.
सोनी पॉइंट
So 2 to Shanti. Takes him up to 5. He's been kept off strike for quite some time while the other batters around him was going great guns. So it's been a good anchor point for the Mir Perry Punjab innings. Now may have to continue to shepherd this innings towards the target of 156. Has Robin Chaudhry with him at the moment. Chaudhry stands at the non-striker's end. 25 more required. 5 overs will remain after this one. It's a good ball and he's defending up into the offside. They scamper through for a single. It's a good rotation of strike. Turns the proceedings over to Robin Chaudhry.
बैक अप जल्दी आया कर लेट आया अभी भी 30 पे होना चाहिए था जब तक उसके पास बॉल थी सीधा कर लो अब्दुल भाई
None for 32 coming into his final over. This one is tugged into the outside up towards Abdullah Nur Khan and Angan. So another single to Mir Perry. Opens the account of Robin Chaudhry, so he's up and running.
बहुत अच्छे सिंपल बॉलिंग शाबाश बहुत अच्छे सिंपल बॉलिंग रिमीज याद रख आगे नहीं जाना भूल नहीं जाना
Punching through the offside then.
बहुत अच्छी बॉल है शाबाश
Opted not to play. Umpire Brooks disagrees that it was a wide.
गुड बॉल यार क्या बात है
So it looks like
शाबाश सिंपल बॉलिंग
Reeves found a very tight line that he's pegging at the moment.
छोड़ के कर रहे हैं
Shanti
सिंपल बॉलिंग
opting
शाबाश
not to go after those deliveries. This time he's back and
हो गया
touching up into the outside for another single. So that will close out the over. 5 runs coming from it. So it's 134 for 6 at the end of 15. As Shanti goes up to 7. Robin Charges unbeaten on 1. Well, there's a break in the action again. To again acknowledge the leadership team. Asim Malik from Asim Gujarat. They've done really a tremendous job in putting this T20 tournament together for 2025. Second edition. Long Island United T20 Cup. We'll wind down to these last 20, in fact make it these last 30 deliveries, or 22 runs, whichever comes sooner, or 4 wickets, 3 outcomes possible. You could bowl all 30 deliveries without 22 runs being scored. You could get to 22 runs being scored, or you could get to 4 wickets falling. Those are the 3 outcomes here. Close out the T20 Cup for 2025. Here is Gandhi. This one whipped up into the deep cover region by Shanti. Picks up another run, takes him up to 8. Reduces the equation down to now 21 required. 21 needed from 29 balls. Gets a quicker one. Punch down the ground, doesn't middle it as well as he would have liked. Swing and a miss. Gandhi asking some questions here. And perhaps Gujarat Stallions maybe 15-20 runs too light. They're still been asking some questions, looking to swing through the onside, doesn't make contact this time. And so good over this so far from Gandhi, just the 1 run conceded. 21 needed from 27 balls. There a further twist here at the end. Will Mir Perry Punjab punch their ticket for their first championship in the T20 Cup? Strong throw and a direct hit may have had the man wanting. If they go for 2, they're going to come back for a 3rd. And so 3 runs in the end to Robin Chowdhury. Takes a total up to 138 and reduces the equation to 18 more needed from 26 balls.
बस तुसी ठीक हो वॉक इन अब्दुल रहमान भाई को बेहतर कर लेना.
So 138 for 6. Once again. So the 16th over concludes. So now 18 are needed from 24 balls. 18 are needed from 24 balls. There's a break in the action. We'll take a moment to acknowledge Abdul Rahman of Quantic Bank. Also have in the ground Dr. Kamar Shazad and Shirazi as well. We have Shirazi Karahi in the house. So I want to say good afternoon and welcome to these individuals who are on hand. So 24 balls remain.
That's a risky one.
One 38 for 6.
सिंगल तो हो जाएंगे वहाँ पे जहाँ पे वो खड़ा हुआ है ये पता नहीं लगता स्लॉट भी था
Jazib Tariq has reintroduced himself into the attack. So he starts by receiving a single up into the offside up to a cover point.
राजिक शॉर्ट मिड विकेट इधर ही घुमा रहा है इजी रन
Brings
ड्रॉप वो हार्ड रन है उधर एक ही
Shanti
बनेगा
Singh
वैसे नहीं
back
बन
onto
जाएगा जहाँ
strike.
पे वो खड़ा हुआ है
Shanti 8 from 12.
फ्रंट पे ही रख उसको सामने एक रन यहाँ से रोकनी है आपने अब मैं ऊपर जा सकते हैं इसी जगह
Robin 5 from 7. 17 more needed, 23 balls. Should be a very complicated chase the rest of the way. Unless a couple of wickets fall here, Jazib Tariq has put his hand up to try to remove one or both of these batters. In the air, out towards the off. Fielder runs out of real estate. That's good for maximum. And so Shanti into double figures. He goes up to 14, takes the total up to 145. And so now just 11 more needed. 2 balls to go. Shanti Singh going big, going upstairs. And Mir Perry Punjab closing in here on reversing their fortunes of 2024. When they went down by 56 runs to Pac America, they look on course here to reversing that tail. Gets a good ball, that's he's working down towards the off again for another single. And so easy does it, says Shanti Singh. Takes a total up to 146. The required runs now down to 10. 10 more needed from 21 balls. Ball driven up into the offside this time, can't score. So Stallions needs a couple of wickets. Don't have enough on the board to bowl through. So put any added pressure here. We'll need to go on the attack. Down the leg side, and that will not help their cause of Stallions. It does help that of Mir Perry Punjab. Mir Perry Punjab now requiring just 9 more from still 20 balls, as that one will have to be rebowled. So they're up to 147 for 6. One time can't score. Damage already done in the over. 9 already off this over with still a ball remaining. 3 overs will remain after this one. Final ball for Jazib Tariq. Punched away into the gap, adds extra cover. And so that will close out the over. 10 runs coming from it. And so that will close off the spell with Jazib Tariq as well. 4 overs, 2 for 36. It's now 148 for 6. 8 more runs are required from 18 balls. As Mir Perry Punjab closing in on the T20 Cup for 2020. 2025, the Long Island United T20 Cup. Second edition winds down here to these last 8 runs. Can't say enough about the work done by Asim Malik and Asim Gujrat. Baba's here?
5 गेमों में 5 दफा विकेट लो
Babar Zia. All right, there you go. Swing and a miss. Batters asking for the stumping as Saumil Gandhi will wrap up his spell. Here's ball 2 for 15 from 3, so he has had a stellar day with the ball. Perhaps just not enough runs on the board for Gujarat Stallions. May have fallen perhaps 15 to 20 runs short given this response. Nonetheless, they continue to fight on. So another single reduces the equation down to now 7 more required.
एक्स्ट्रा कवर करती में अंदर आवा एक्स्ट्रा की शोरूम भाई
7 more needed. Shanti Singh on 15, he's the man on strike. Robin Chaudhry at the non-strikers end, he's on 7 at the moment. Partnership of 20 between these two. This one is hit well in the air towards backward square. And we'll wait for confirmation. But that one will bring up the 150 for Mir Perry Punjab. And we'll get them very close to their target as the umpires are confirming with the fielder. Confirmed now that's gone upstairs. And so 6 runs to even the scores. And so the next run will win it for Mir Perry Punjab as they look like they're on the verge here of closing out the second edition of the Long Island United T20 Cup. Here is, this one is hit into the outside, that will do it. Mir Perry Punjab are your champions of 2025 as they run onto the field. Congratulations to the winners, Mir Perry Punjab winning by 4 wickets as they overcome 155 posted by Gujarat Stallions when they batted. Mir Punjab winning with 14 deliveries to spare. So a 4-wicket win in the end, comfortable in the end, but it took some doing and good batting efforts Gujarat Stallions. So we'll pause here and return for the post-match presentation. The VIP is in the ground. I want to say good afternoon and thanks again to CG of Pakistan, Amir Ahmed Atazai, who has done tremendous work in the local community and continues to support local cricket and support the community. Also want to thank the media team of Actor Nawaz of Desi America and Fahim Main of Bosa TV for all that they do to support the media efforts of the LIU team, and of course Asim Malik and Asim Gujrat, who have done exemplary work in bringing this T20 tournament together for 2025. So we'll pause here and return for the presentation ceremony, which will take place in short order.